Who will be grilled at this year's National Assembly audit? A number of industry leaders, as well as figures central to a slew of scandals of greater public interest, will testify at the National Assembly audit starting next week. Included will be heads of financial groups, e-commerce firms, entertainment agencies, affiliate of tech titans, as well as zinc smelting firm and the private equity firm. Financial leaders. Woody Financial Group Chairman Im and NH Nonya Bank CEO Lee will appear before the National Policy Committee over repeated cases of employee misconduct and questionable lending practice. Im will be grilled over suspicions that relatives of former group chairman Son Tae-sung were granted a total of 35 billion won in poorly evaluated loans between April 2022 and January 16. The Financial Supervisory Service said the remaining outstanding balance of the loan came to 30 billion won as of July 19th. Over 88% or 26 billion won is backed by collateral but is non-performing. Up to 15 billion won will be unrecoverable, according to Uri Bank. A lack of internal control identified as a cause of the long overlooked lending practices will restrict the holding firm's funding to its subsidiaries. QOO10 head Ku will appear before the National Policy Committee over the settlement of the failure fiasco that began in July. The Singapore-based firm operate We Make the Price and Timon, two beleaguered e-commerce firms used by small local merchants. The firms overextended global expansion drive despite the questionable financial profiles of its subsidiaries fueled concerns that risk of a chain of default across the greater financial market will continue to heighten. Weeks of continued debacles prompted the FSS to pledge its fortified cooperation to limit the scope of consumer harm and the transaction intermediaries, including card and payment firms as well as the tourism industry. The Fair Trade Commission has since established a consumer complaint response team to aid consumers seeking remedy in civil court. KakaoPay CEO Shin will appear before the National Policy Committee over allegation that the firm handed over data on 40 million users to its second-largest shareholder, Alipay Singapore Holdings, without consent from its users. The holding company, with over 32% stake in KakaoPay, is an affiliate of Alipay tied to China's Enter the Group. KakaoPay is the settlement and the payment subsidiary of the beleaguered Kakao Corporation. The Kakao subsidiary maintains the data was handed over to provide the Apple App Store payment services to KakaoPay users, as meditated legitimately by Alipay. However, the law governing the use and the protection of credit information requires user consent before collecting their data were providing it to a third party. Consent was needed because Alipay is an overseas entity. Yongpung, Korea Zinc, and MBK. Korea Zinc, the chairman Che, Yongpung advisor Chang, and the MBK partners, founder and chairman Kim, will appear before the Trade, Industry, Energy, SMEs, and the Startup Committee. They will be grilled over the ongoing tender offer for the shares of Korea Zinc and its key affiliate, Yongpung Precision, engineered jointly by Chang and the private equity firm. Yongpung advisor Chang initiated the buyout September 12th to take control of Korea Zinc. Enraged by Zinc smelter chairman Che's 2-year efforts to increase stakes in the firm in a move to cement independence from Chang. Mercedes-Benz Korea. Mercedes-Benz Korea President and CEO Macias will appear before the Land, Infrastructure and Transport Committee over catastrophic fire caused by its EQE electronic vehicle EV in August. The fire occurred in an apartment complex parking garage in Incheon, destroying over 40 vehicles and damaging hundreds of others. The German luxury car maker's lack of timely countermeasures drew heated criticism. The EQE sedan was equipped with a battery manufactured by China's Farasis Energy instead of what was initially believed to be the world's top battery maker, CATL. New Jeans member Hani will appear before the Environment and Labor Committee over alleged workplace bullying. The appearance followed a complaint filed by New Jeans fans with the Ministry of Employment and Labor with claims of workplace harassment. Their move was prompted by Hani's accusation made during a YouTube live broadcast last month that the attempt to say hello to idol group members and their manager employed by Hive was met with a dismissive "just ignore her." K-pop, the powerhouse HIVE and its subsidiary Adore is in an extended feud over the disputed replacement of Adore CEO Min Ha-jin, the producer of New Jeans. Min said she was wrongfully dismissed, while Hive said it was a lawful procedure. Coupang CEO Kang will appear before the Trade, Industry, Energy, SMEs, and the Startups Committee over alleged preferential treatment for the firm's private brand products. The CEO will appear before the Environment and Labor Committee as well as the Agriculture, Food, Rural Affairs, Ocean and Fisheries Committee and the Health and Welfare Committee. Whether he will be called for the National Policy Committee remains to be seen.